Technology as an industry is inherently risky because you're constantly having new tech evolving, so your need for constant innovation is the biggest risk. My business partner is Sonal Ratin, and I must admit she is the best IT person that I have ever worked with. She comes up with solutions that I always thought were impossible, and she has the ability to make them reality.
We worked very, very closely together on some really intense projects, some around counterparty data, some around different types of regulation, and I eventually took on a role for being the EMEA head of RegTech for him. I think he's probably the only manager that I'd ever worked for that told me why I was doing something. If you don't understand the business reason why you're doing something and you're just in a silo building it, it's never going to be right.
About 3 years ago, we formed Exate. We knew we could work well together because we were complementary, not competitive.
He's the fin, I'm the tech. And that's how we fit together.
We take data ownership down to an individual level. So that allows us to protect individuals' data within firms as well as on the cloud. So we allow you to have your data as an individual protected at all times.
It was a pain point that I had myself. When I was first pregnant, I was given a form to fill out by my doctor, which I took to Boots, and I might have got like a couple of vouchers and a book that told me what was happening in my pregnancy. That was the very first time I gave away information that I was expecting a child. So my child had a digital footprint before I even recognized that I gave my data away.
When you look at the history of our company, it's predicated upon the lessons that we've learned throughout the many years that we've spent working in large corporations. So to me, responsible risk is that check back. It's looking backwards and taking the decisions that you made previously and learning from your previous mistakes and successes to be able to go forward and to actually have better outcomes with a reduced risk because you've learned from your historical lessons. As the CEO of a company, you're faced with many risks on a daily basis. We're bootstrapped currently, so we've self-funded the company, so you have to wonder, will investors come and invest in the company, and will customers buy our product? Luckily, we've been successful on both fronts to date, but it is also a very big risk when you're leaving a steady, corporate, stable job to follow the dream of setting up your own company.
The reward has been I've probably had the most fun I've had to date. The journey that we've been through, the meetings that we've had, the people that we've met, building all of those relationships has been the most satisfying thing, and I think we're not alone. Everyone is caring about how their data is being looked after.